Hey everyone, it's Lucy from Lucy's Morsels. In today's video, I partnered with Samsonite to bring you some really helpful packing tips. Because I've been packing on my own for as long as I can remember, I have it down pretty pat on how to pack my suitcase and not overdo it. Mostly. I'm still not perfect. Not overpacking from the get-go takes a little bit of planning, but nothing that's too crazy. The first thing that I do, usually a week or two before my trip, is that I start a list. I usually have two sides to my list. One side is clothes, toiletries, things of that sort. The other side is passports, converters, my laptop, things like that. Planning ahead with this list helps me to remember everything without having to stress the night before we leave for our trip. After I have my list and I'm standing in my closet, I like to pick out outfits, see what goes together, and what I can rewear. Black jeans, for example, are your best friend no matter where you're traveling. Once I've narrowed it down to what outfits will really be the most beneficial for me on my trip, then I start to pack. When you're packing your suitcase, you want to make sure that you put in the essentials first and the bulky things on the bottom. Start with your shoes, your toiletries, and things of that nature. Things that don't squish very well. One of the most common mistakes that people make is underutilizing space. The first example is your shoes. Especially because I'm going to be taking bulky boots, I don't want to lose the space that my shoes will take up. I really like to roll up my socks or tank tops or undergarments like that and put them inside my boots. Everyone seems to have a different packing method for how to put your clothes in. I usually do a combination of folding and rolling. Anything that I don't mind if it comes out wrinkled on the other end or that I know will easily unwrinkle once I unpack it can easily be rolled. One other common mistake that people make is that they bring too many appliances or electronics. For example, I never take my blow dryer on international trips. Every hotel or Airbnb that I've stayed at has a blow dryer that I can use, and I find they dry my hair every time. You have to remember that these kinds of items don't squish in any way, shape, or form. So removing them from your suitcase will really help you be able to fit everything else that you want and not overdo it. When you finally have everything in, or almost everything in, and you need to take things out, try not to cherry pick items to take out. If you can live with one less coat or one less pair of shoes, that will honestly buy you so much space. So try to be smart about how you save. And one last thing for you shoppers out there, because I certainly am. You never want to leave home with an overstuffed suitcase, because then you don't have room to bring anything home. So I always like to pack with a little bit of room, not tons, when I leave my house, because the shopping memories may be the best memories. And a huge thank you to Samsonite for partnering with me on this post. I couldn't be more excited. Happy travels, everyone.